And when I hear that, it just ain't no money in the fight, so we just need to let it go. But we all acknowledge that it's or if not one of the biggest fights in boxing. It's impossible to say that one of the biggest fights in boxing don't got no money in it. That's for number one. But number two, the most valuable thing that you're not looking at is they are taking money out of the fight by delaying giving the fight. They are taking money out of the fight by just waiting to put on the fight, by claiming there is no money in the fight. Okay? Because this is going to be a clear indication how you know that it was never in the cards for them to fight a Terrence Bud Crawford. Because this is if you're a promoter, right? Now keep in mind, I'm not in the promoting game. I don't know much about it. I know about marketing and I know about selling, and I know about presentation, I know about all those things. So with that being said, I don't have the extensive background in promoting like that. Like, I don't know, but I do know what works. All right. If Terrence Bud Crawford was ever realistically one of the guys that you wanted your potential fighter on your stable to face, you missed out on the biggest opportunity to make the most money out of the fight. And it would have saved you money if you'd have just used what was already there. Bruce, what do you mean? This is what I mean. Okay? If I was going to put on Terrence Bud Crawford versus Errol Spence, I would have done it. Built it up around the free promotion and free advertisement that's on YouTube. I know. Just stick with me for a minute. What I mean by the free advertisement that's on YouTube is if I was serious about making this fight and making it big, Ellie Setback just did the majority of the work for me. That video with Errol Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, when they finally ran into each other backstage, set the internet and the YouTube boxing world on complete fire. Did it not? Did it not? How many millions of views does that video have? Okay? If I was ever going to make that fight, that was a perfect catapult. That was the perfect promotional tool right there, and it's still on YouTube to this day. The video with Terrence and Errol Spence going back at it. Everybody seen that video. Everybody seen that video. That was one of the most greatest promotional tools for Terrence Bud versus Errol Spence that you could have possibly made. They couldn't gave it a better production and put out something better than that. That was pure, that was raw. It had everybody interested, everybody was excited, and everything was on fire at that point. That was a heavily viewed video. Heavily, and it still is. And it's still making its rounds to this day. If I was a promoter, I would have used the steam coming off that video to help promote the fight for Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, because guess what? The majority of the work is already done with just that one video. Everything I'm saying is facts. With just that one video. No promotional, nothing's going to live up to that. That did it all. That did everything. It got the attention, it got the eyes, it got everybody talking. It did it all. And Al Heyman and them let that go cold. Think about that for a second. Think about how hot that video was. Do you know still to this day, if they was to sign a contract to fight, you could base the advertisement off that video. You wouldn't even have to shoot any promotional videos for Terrence Boyd Crawford and Errol Spence. Just put some clips of that original video with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Put that in the promotional video. Just run a few clips of that. That shit'd be fucking fire. With them going back and forth, Terrence Crawford say, hey, man, I rolled up on you, EJ. Errol Spence said, man, I'm gonna knock you out cold. You know what I'm saying? How much you want to bet? Bet $1 million. In the video right there. January 6th, 2000, blah, blah, blah. Tell me that wouldn't, come on. Tell me that wouldn't have you on the edge of your seat like, oh shit. They could simply use clips from that video in their promotional video and do very well. The point is, the interest in everything was built up off that interaction right there. If I was a promoter, I would have rolled that wave into promoting a mega colossal fight because the majority of the work was already done. The drama's there. The story's there. The confrontation is there. The $1 million bet is there. Undisputed is on the line. Pound for pound is on the line. All of it. I could sell that 100 miles an hour. Easy. Now, I'm not saying what I said can't go over some people's head as far as a strategy. I get how some people will miss that and not think of that like I just thought of it. But damn it, as a promoter, how did you not see it? So I take it you did see it. It's just not the route you wanted to go. Because if you did wanted to make that fight, and if you was complaining about money, or you're scared of the numbers it do, that video was an indication of what you'll be able to project and do. Because look how interested people was in just these dudes talking. Like I said, you mix that up, put that in a promotional trailer, put it out there, holler that it's $1 million bet on the line, on top of Undisputed, on top of Pound for Pound. Oh my God, you can't sell that. On top of it being a fighter's fight. It's a fight that the fighters want to see along with the hardcore fans, along with the casuals. You can't sell that? Come on now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.